Hi, Robert. Hi, Ethan. Hello, hello. Alrighty, guys, give me 1 second. Why is it not showing that I'm live on this end? Hi, Mildred. What's up? We're about to do, spin art. Why did I just blank? Okay, it's still not showing that I'm live. This is really weird. Give me 1 second, guys. Hi, Millie. How do you guys know about Alexis? This is weird. Millie. Who's Alexis, guys? All right, guys. Give me 1 second. Now it shows up. See if I'm on someone else's account. Robert, your Hispanic friend? I'm confused. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna flip this camera around. Okay, this needs to go over. Demia, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are just getting set up here, guys. We're about to do spin art. Who's excited? That better? This lighting is funky. I don't know what. Has our house ever been messy before? The answer is yes. I don't know about this lighting. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna scoot this over as well. Okay. You're welcome, Zayla. I'm glad you liked it. Is that better? Holy darkness. Okay, guys. We're gonna get started now. Lighting should be better. Okay. Juliana poop emoji. What? Here. Okay, guys, let's see. Thank you, Robert. Your chair is so pretty. That's funny. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off by writing down 3 names. So this, I cut enough paper today. So, super exciting. Okay, Robert. All right. Let's see here. Okay, if you're new to the stream, make sure that you're putting your names and colors that you would like into the chat. Ivan, thank you for the 6-7. All right, let's see. We are going to start off here with, Ethan, why did we time out Ivan? He just sent a gift. Why did we time him out? That's not nice. Okay. Hi, Paxman. Okay, Paxman, make sure you're putting the colors you'd like. We're going to start off with Jaylene. J-A-Y-L-E-E-N-E. Jaylene, and she wants purple, white, blue, pink, and yellow. Okay, Jaylene, there's that one. So you will be first. And then we're going to add another one. He commented a bad word. Okay, then that's fair. Okay. Lakin, L-A-K-Y-N. They want yellow, orange, and pink. Perfect. You're in line. Okay, we're gonna add another name here. Kaylani, K-E-I-L-A-N-I. Kaylani with yellow, purple, and pink. Perfect. That one, we are in line. Oh, brother said, who said that? Where did it go? Robert, not even Sassy. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna add another name. Bella, Bella, with purple, blue, and yellow. Purple, blue, and yellow. Amazing. Okay, this is who we have in line, guys. We are going to get started. If you're new, make sure we're double tapping this live, liking, and subscribing. And we are about to get started. I feel like this could come closer. Is that better? Okay, first up is Jaylene. That is better. Okay. I might feel like it's crooked. Okay, I'll fix it in a little bit. Okay. Jaylene, you are up. Perfect. With purple, white, blue, pink, yellow, and pink. Perfect. Okay, Jaylene, here we go. This is the first person. Also, guys, if you are new to the stream, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Okay, here we go. White, blue, purple, pink, yellow. Okay. We're going to see how this one's going to turn out for Jaylene. But while everyone else is waiting, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. As this one stops to spin, we're going to add another name in here. Paxman with blue. Paxman with just blue. Got you down, Paxman. You are now in line. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Jayla White, for the 6-7. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jayla. Okay, Jaylene, here we go. Ooh, starting us off strong. Look at that. So pretty. Make sure we're double tapping this live up, guys. Liking and subscribing if you like Jaylene. That turned out super pretty. Perfect. We're going to set it here so people can see what we're doing. Up next is Lakin, or pink, orange, yellow. Pink, orange, and yellow. Okay, pink, orange, and yellow. Once again, guys, if you're new to the stream, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Okay, we're going to let that one spin. We're going to add another name here, guys. Cora, also you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you, Cora. C-O-R-A, purple, green, yellow. Purple, green, yellow. All right, Cora, you are now in line. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Let's see where we are at. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're going to see how relaxing's turned out. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I got you, Bella. Yep, you are in line. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Okay. Beautiful. Up next, we have Kaylani. Pink, yellow, and purple. Pink, yellow, and purple for Kaylani. Okay. Pink, purple, yellow. Pink, purple, and yellow for Kaylani. We're going to add another name here, guys. Okay. Next up, we have Uncle Batty. Hello.
What's that?
I'm streaming.
I see that.
Ethan.
You beat me to it.
Ethan, and he says any colors. Any. Okay, Ethan, you are in line. Kaylani, thank you for the star. Is this yours? Hopefully this is yours. Okay. Kaylani, make sure we're taking that screenshot. Everyone says hi to Uncle Batty. Alrighty. Very pretty. Up next, we have Bella. Bella wants yellow, blue, and purple. Yellow, blue, and purple for Bella. Yellow, blue, purple. Thank you, Ashley, for the 6-7. I love it, love it, love it, yep, love it. Yellow, purple, and blue. Okay, amazing. We're gonna add another name here, guys. Who should I pick? Let's see. Make sure if you're new to the stream that you're putting the name and colors you would like. Name and colors. Okay. Mumtaz, Mumtaz, and all like a rainbow. Perfect, got you in the line. All right, guys, once again, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. We are at 95 likes. Let's get to 100. Bella, yours is done and ready. Go ahead and take that screenshot. Kaylani, thank you so much for the floating hearts. I love it. Bella, I'm glad you like your spin art. Alrighty. Amazing. Okay, Bella, there you go. Paxman is up next with just blue. That's all he wants is blue. Nice and simple. Alright, once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. We got to 100 likes. Let's now get to 150. 150 is a new goal. Also, look at this Stanley. This one's new. Okay. Up next, who do we have? Okay. Rex, R-E-X, Rex with blue, red, black, and white. Rex with blue, red, black, and white. You are now in line, Rex. Okay, Paxman, yours is done. Okay, Paxman, there you go. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys, liking and subscribing. Okay. Also, if you are new to the stream, make sure you're putting the name and colors that you would like into the chat so I know what I'm doing. Yellow, purple, and green for Cora. Yellow, purple, green. Yellow, purple, and green. Yellow, green, purple. Okay, we're going to see how this one's going to turn out. While that spins, we're going to add another name to the line. Oh my goodness. Okay, the name that I'm going to pick is Jackson, red, black, white. Jackson, J-A-C-K-S-O-N, red, black, and white. Red, black, and white. Okay, Jackson, you are now in line. Excuse me. Okay, Cora, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art actually does go up, and you can come back to many more spin art lives. Many, many more, because I do this almost every day. Perfect. Cora's is ready. We're going to put that up here on display, and then once these dry, we're going to switch them out. Ethan with any colors for Ethan. Okay. Ethan, let's see. Let's do white, orange, and green. Alright, Ethan, yours is spinning. Up next, we have Mumtaz, Rex, Jackson. We're going to add another name here. Let's see, Chloe, C-H-L-O-E, with blue, purple, and white. Chloe. You are in line, Chloe. Ethan, yours is done. Ooh, let's see how this one turned out today. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, up next we have Mumtaz wants rainbow. So let's try this. Ready? Here we go. Red, orange, yellow, green, green, perfect, blue, purple, pink. We'll add a little bit of white in there white. Okay, let's see how this one is going to turn out. Alrighty. Once again, guys, if you're new, make sure we're double tapping that line, liking, and subscribing so you can come back for more spin arts. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art done actually does go up. I'm glad you like it, Tranquil. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. What is happening? Okay, Mom Toss, here we go, rainbow. Ooh, this one turned out super cool. There we go. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and screenshot. Perfect. We're going to start switching these out for new ones. Here we go. Mum Toss. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to wipe this down, guys. But if you are new to the stream, make sure we're double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. And if you've never been here before and you don't know how it works, you just put the name and colors you would like into the chat, and if I see it, I will write it down and spin your art. So, that's how this works. But once again, make sure we are subscribing so we know for future reference when I'm live and when to join. I do this every day, so there's a lot of spin arts to be done. Whoa. Okay. Up next is Rex. And Rex wants red, blue, black, white. Red, blue, black, white. Okay, Rex, here we go. Red, blue, white, and black. Okay, we're going to see how this one's going to turn out for Rex. While that spins, we're going to add 2 more names here. All right, let's see. Cosmo, black, blue, purple. Cosmo, black, blue, purple, pink. Perfect. Cosmo, you are now in line. We're going to add another name here, guys. Who should I pick? Let's see. We're going to add Kaylin, Kaylin. Kaylin, and she wants yellow, orange, pink. Kaylin. Very nice. Okay, Rex, let's see how yours turned out. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. If you like Rex's and how it turned out, make sure we're double tapping that live. We're at 150 likes, guys. Let's get to 200. 200 is what we're looking for. Alrighty, Rex. We're going to swap this one out. There we go. Perfect. Up next is Jackson. Jackson wants red, black, and white. Red, black, and white for Jackson. Alrighty. Red, black, white. Okay. Chloe, Cosmo, and Caitlin, you're up next. We're going to add another name here, guys. Enzo, pink, blue, and white. Enzo, pink, blue, and white. Okay, there we go, Enzo. All right, Jackson, here we go. Let's see how yours turned out. Make sure we are going to take a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. All right, guys, we're at 167 likes. Let's get to 200. 200 is the goal now. 200 likes is what we're looking for. Okay, up next is Chloe. Chloe, you are up next. Purple, blue, white. Purple, blue, and white. Okay, purple, blue, and white. Okay, Chloe. There we go. We're going to add another name here, guys. If you're new, once again, make sure you're putting the name and colors you'd like into the chat, and along with liking and subscribing. Liking and subscribing. The next name is going to be Aubrey, A-U-B-R-E-E, with, let's see here. Aubrey wanted pink, orange, and green. Pink, orange, and green. Okay, Aubrey, you are now in line. Alrighty, you're welcome. And so, let's see how this one turns out. Chloe, here you go. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Once again, guys, make sure if you're new that you're putting the colors and names that you like into the chat, along with putting, double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Okay, these are the colors for the next one for Cosmo. Cosmo, you are up next, so make sure we are ready to take that screenshot. Blue, pink, black, and purple. Okay, Cosmo, while you're just spinning, we're going to get another name going here. Okay. Okay, up next is going to be Addie green, blue, purple. Addie green, blue, purple. A, D, D, Y, green, blue, purple. All right, you are now in line. Thank you, Hannah, for the star. Thank you, thank you. Love seeing those gifts in the chat. Super fun. Thank you for the star. Cosmo, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Make sure you're taking that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Perfect. Okay. Up next. Oh, why is that not working? We have Kaylin with the colors. Ooh. Yellow, orange, pink. Yellow, orange, pink for Kaylin. Okay, ready, guys? Orange, yellow, and pink. Perfect. Up next, we have, let's see, we're going to add another name here. Julia, red and green. Julia, Julia, red and green. Okay, Julia, you are in line. Once again, guys, if you're new to the stream, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of getting your spin art done do go up, and you can come to way more spin art lives. Okay, Caitlin, here you go. Go ahead and take that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Alrighty, very nice. We're going to swap this out down here. Okay, let's see here. Up next, let's see, we're going to wipe this down before it gets too much. Alrighty, guys, we are at 197 likes. Let's get to 200. Oh, we hit 200. Let's get to 250 now. 250 is the goal for likes. As for subs, we are so close to 77 point. Actually, where are we for subs? We're gonna check. We hit 77.1. Let's get to 77.2. 77.2K subs. Alright, guys, once again, when you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art done do go up, and you can come to so many more spin art lives. I do this every day, so you can get one for you and people you know. Enzo, you're up next. Pink, blue, and white. Pink, blue, and white. Blue, pink, and white. Okay, very nice. We're going to add another name now here, guys. Let's see. Okay, next up, we are going to add Gianna, pink, yellow, blue. Gianna, G-N, is it one N or two N's? Two N's. Gianna, pink, yellow, blue. Gianna, you are in line. Okay. Fierce Paws, you're welcome. And so let's see how yours turned out. All right, go ahead and take that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Screenshot. Okay, beautiful. Up next, we have Aubrey. Aubrey is up next. Okay. Perfect. Aubrey wants pink, orange, and green. Pink, orange, and green. Ready, and pink, orange, and green. Okay, let's see how this one's going to turn out. Alrighty, up next in line with Addie, Julia, and Gianna, we're going to add another name. If you're new to the stream, make sure you're putting the name and colors you'd like into the chat, and if I see it, I will write it down. Up next, we're going to write down Lola, L-O-L-A, with pink, black, and, oh, I lost it. Pink, black, and blue. Okay. Okay. Aubrey, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Ready, and 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. All right, guys, once again, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. We got to 200, over 200 likes. Let's get to 250. 250 is a new goal. Addie, you're ready with blue, green, purple. Blue, green, and purple. Okay. Green, blue, purple. Very nice. Okay, and then we have, let's see here. We're going to add another name. Let's see, Willow, W-I-L-L-O-W, Willow, black, green, pink, and red. Okay, Willow, you are now online. Make sure, guys, once again, that we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spinner actually does go up. Okay, Addie, yours is done. Let's see how it turned out. Ready, in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to swap this out down here. Okay, very nice. Julia, you are up next with red and green. Red and green for Julia. Okay, green and red. Okay. We're going to add another name now, guys. We are also super close to 250 likes, so make sure you're double tapping that screen and subscribing. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe so you guys can get more spin arts done. Okay. Let's see here. Next name we're going to add, whoa, Sharon Owens. Thank you for your super chat. I'm going to write down your name and just let me know what name, what color you would like. Crime Candy, thank you for the 6-7. S-H-E-R-R-I-O-N. Sharon, put in the chat what name and or what colors you would like. Green. Okay. Green. Okay, Sharon, you also get to skip the line. Julia, here's yours, and then we will get to Sharon's. Nancy, thank you for the sparkles. All right. Make sure we're double tapping that like, guys, liking and subscribing. And if you want to be just like Sharon and skip that line, go ahead and send a super chat. Sharon, here we go. Sharon, here we go. Perfect. Green for Sharon. Okay. That was super cool. Thank you so much, Sharon, for that. Up next, we're going to add another name here. Newsy, yellow and purple. Newsy, N-U-Z-I, yellow and purple. Okay, Newsy, there we go. We're going to see how this one turned out for Sharon. All right, guys, once again, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Okay. Sharon, here we go. This one's for you. Thank you, Katya, for the gold coins. Thank you, thank you. I love seeing people up in that gift chat. Thank you, thank you. Sharon, make sure we go ahead and take that screenshot. Okay. Up next, we have Gianna. Gianna with blue, pink, and yellow. Blue, pink, and yellow. Okay. Blue, pink, and yellow. Okay, we're going to see how this one turns out. While we wait for that spin, we're going to add another name, but make sure, guys, that we are adding, subscribing and double tapping that screen. Subscribing and double tapping that screen. Okay, let's see. Miranda, thank you so much for the star. Okay, Piper, red and white. Piper, P-I-P-E-R, red and white. Red and white. Okay, Piper, there we go. You are now in line. Gianna, let's see how yours turned out. Ooh, super cool. Make sure, there we go, and double tap that screen, guys. Like and subscribe. We're super close to 300 likes. Already ready, and 3, 2, 1. Also, if you're new to the stream, make sure you're putting the name and color you'd like. Name and color in the chat. Lola, you're next with pink, blue, and black. Pink, blue, and black. Okay, thank you for the star, Miranda. Pink, blue, and black. Okay, up next we have Willow, Newsy, Piper. We're going to add one more name here. Let's see. We're going to add the name Sophia, S-O-F-I-A. And Sophia wants yellow, orange, green, white. Yellow, orange, green, and perfect. Yellow, orange, green, and white for Sophia. Beautiful. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art does go up, and you can come to a bunch of the future spin art streams I do this every day, so you can get your spin art and some of the people you know spin art done. Okay, so yes, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Lola, yours is ready. Go ahead and take that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and screenshot. Beautiful. Okay. Lola, we're going to swap this out. Okay. Perfect. Up next, we have Willow. We're going to wipe this down really fast. Alrighty, guys, we just hit 300 likes. 300 likes. Let's get to 350. 350 is the next goal. 350 likes. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. Willow, you're next. Black, green, pink, red. Black, green, pink, and red. Min, thank you for the star. Thank you, thank you. Black, green, pink, and red. Red and pink. All right. Here we're going to see how this one turns out for Willow. Newsy's next, and Piper and Sophia. All right, guys, let's see where we are at with subs. Make sure we are subscribing so you guys can get more spin arts done. We just hit 77.2K. Let's get to 77.3K. 77.3K subs is what we're looking for. We're going to add another name here, guys. Okay. Thank you, KT, for the star. KT, thank you for the star. We're going to have the name Aurora. A-U-R-O-R-A. Aurora with green, purple, blue. Okay, Aurora, you are in line. Beautiful. Willow, this is yours. Let's see how it turned out. Make sure to double tap that live, guys. Like and subscribe. Liking and subscribing. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot, Willow. Perfect. Up next, we have Newsy. Newsy with purple and yellow. Purple and yellow for Newsy. Okay. Yellow and purple. All right, Newsy, let's see how this is going to turn out. We're going to add another name here. Okay. Kim, blue and pink. Kim, blue and pink for Kim. Blue, pink. Perfect. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. We're super close to 350 likes, so make sure we're double tapping that screen. We're at 341. Also, make sure we are subscribing. Subscribe, so you guys can come back to more of the Spin Art Lives. Okay, Newsy. Yellow and purple. There we go. Go ahead and take that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Beautiful. Up next is Piper with red and white. Red and white for Piper. Okay. Red and white. Very cool. We're going to add another name now. Lilo Rose. Thank you for the star. Okay. Up next, we're going to add the name Karen, green and pink. Green and pink for Karen. Green and pink. Okay, Karen, there we go. All right. Make sure, guys, we're double tapping that like and subscribing. We made it to 350 likes. Let's now get to 400. 400 is what we are looking for. Piper, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Gorgeous, red and white for Piper. If you guys like Pipers, make sure we're double tapping that line, liking and subscribing. Okay, Sophia, you're up next. Sophia wants yellow, orange, green, and white. Yellow, orange, green, and white for Sophia. Okay, whoa. Okay, yellow, orange, green, and white. Okay, Sophia, yours is spinning right now. We're gonna add another name. Thank you, Raymeen, for the laughing disco. Thank you, Raymeen. I love that one. It is super cool, super fun. Love to see you in the gift chat. Thank you, Raymeen. Shout out to you. And thank you for the star as well. Love to see it. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna add another name here, guys. Okay, the next name is Luna, blue, purple, black. Luna, blue, purple, and black. Okay, Luna, you are in line. Sophia, we're going to see how yours turned out. Make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1, screenshot. That damn demigod, thank you for the flow state. I love to see it. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, love to see you in that gift chat. Aurora, you're up next. Purple, green, and blue. Purple, green, and blue for Aurora. Okay, purple, green, and blue. Purple, green, and blue. Okay, after that, let's see, who do we have? We're going to add another name. Raina, R-A-N-A-H, Raina. Thank you for the gifts that you sent. Pink and green. Pink and green. Perfect. You are now in line. Okay, we're going to see how this one turned out. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, thank you, Deborah, for the star. The odds of you getting your spin art done does go up, and you get to come to way more spin art lives. I do this every day, so that is a lot of spin arts. Kim, you're next. Blue and pink. Blue and pink for Kim. Okay. Ready, and blue and pink. Okay, perfect, Kim. Yours is spinning. We're going to add another name here, guys. Thank you, Moonbeam, for the star. Okay, Alice. Pink, red, purple. Pink, red, purple for Alice. There we go, Alice. Alrighty, once again, guys, we just hit 400 likes. Let's get to 450. 450 is now what we are looking for. So make sure we're taking a screenshot there, Kim. 3, 2, 1, and take that screenshot. Beautiful. Up next, we have Karen, and Karen wants green and pink. Green and pink for Karen. All right, green. Hello, where am I turning on? Green. Okay. Up next, we have Luna, Raina, and Alice. Okay. After that, we have, let's see, name should I do next? Thank you, Manu, for the star. Tina, green and purple. Tina, green and purple. All right, Tina, you are now in line. Perfect. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you're putting your name and the color you'd like in the chat so I know what I'm doing. And make sure we're also double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art do go up, and you'll be able to come to many, many more spin art streams. It is every day, so there's a lot of opportunity for you guys to get your spin art done. Luna, blue, black, and purple. Blue, black, and purple for Luna. Okay. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen. We're trying to get to 450 likes. 450 likes is the goal. Okay, let's see how this one turns out. All right, we're gonna add another name here, guys. The next name is going to be Juliana Superstar Fan, aka Hanji, Juliana Superstar Fan with red, pink, and white, same as every day. There we go, Juliana Superstar Fan. And Luna, yours is ready. Ooh, this one turned out super cool. Make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Beautiful. Up next is Raina. But first, before we do Raina's, we're going to wipe this down one more time. Okay, guys, we are at 436 likes. 436 likes. Let's get to 450. That is our goal. 450. Okay. And if you are new to the stream and you have not already, make sure we are subscribing to the channel so you guys can come back. I do this every day, so there's a lot of spin-offs to be done. A lot of them. Okay. Also, guys, if you would like to skip the line, you can send a super chat and just put the name and color you'd like in the comment of that, and you will get to go right now in front of everyone, and you don't have to wait your turn. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Raina, you are up next. Let's see how it is going to turn out. Let's see what colors you want. Pink and green. Pink and green for Raina. Also, guys, we just hit 450 likes. Let's now get to 500. 500 is the new goal. We're going to add another name here. Sunny. Red, blue, white. Sunny, S-U-N-N-Y. Red, blue, white. Okay, Sunny, you are in line. Alice, Tina, Juliana, Superstar Fan, and then Sunny is who is in line right now. Perfect. We are at 462 likes, guys. Let's get to 500. 500 is the goal. Raina, yours is ready. Pink and green. Make sure we are taking a screenshot. Ready, and 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot. Amazing. Up next, we have Alice. Alice is next with purple, pink, and red. Purple, pink, and red. Purple, red, and pink. Okay, very nice. Up next, we have Tina. Tina, you're up next, but we're going to add another name to the line. Actually, let's see where we are at with subs. Guys, we are super close to 77.3K. Super close. We just hit it. Let's now get to 77.4K. 77.4K is the new goal. So make sure we are double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin done do go up. And you can come to many streams for now and in the future. Up next is Ava with blue and green. Blue and green. Okay, Ava, you are in line. Alice, we're going to see how yours turned out with pink, purple, and red. Pink, purple, and red for Alice. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys, liking and subscribing. Okay, Alice, beautiful. Up next, we have Tina. Tina wants green and purple. Green and purple for Tina. Thank you, Jonathan, for the star. Thank you so much. Green and purple for Tina. Once again, guys, if you'd like to cut the line, you can send a super chat or become a member. When you become a member, you get a little star next to your name, custom emojis, members only shorts, and you get to come to every single live, and I read all of your chats. That's what you get when you become a member. Riker Wolf, thank you for the star, and love to see people in that gift chat. Amazing, amazing. Okay, up next we're going to Samantha, red and blue. Samantha, red and blue. Okay, Samantha, you are now in line. Addie, thank you for the star. Thank you for the star. Tina, purple and green. There we go. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, screenshot. Okay, Alice says that she didn't get hers, so we'll show it again. Okay, Alice, make sure you're getting your screenshot. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, take that screenshot. Also, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live because we are super close to 500, super close to 500 subs, or likes. Sorry, that was wrong. 500 subs, likes. But make sure we are subscribing. That's why I keep saying it. Keep thinking about. You guys need to subscribe. Red, pink, and white for Juliana Superstar. TWC, welcome to the stream. Red, pink, and white. Red, pink, and white for Hanji, aka Juliana Superstar fan. We're gonna add another name here, guys. Let's see. Winter, red, pink, and orange. Winter, red, pink, and orange. Okay, Winter, you are in line. All right, in line we have Sunny, Ava, Samantha, and Winter. All right, we are super close to that goal of 500 likes, guys, so make sure we are double tapping that screen. If you like spin art, double tap that screen if you like spin art. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, take that screenshot. Beautiful. Up next we have Sunny. Sunny wants red, blue, white. Red, white, and blue. Perfect. Oh my goodness, Sarah, thank you for the flow state. Thank you. Shout out to Sarah in that gift chat. Red, white, and blue. Okay, shout out to Sarah for the flow state. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. Okay, we're gonna add another name here, guys. Emery, pink, yellow, blue. Emery, pink, yellow, and blue. Okay, you're in line, Emery. Thank you, D-Boy, for the star. Guys, we just hit 500 likes, so make sure we're double tapping that screen and get to 550. Sarah, thank you for the floating heart. Shout out to Sarah for the floating heart. Okay, Sunny, make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, screenshot. Thank you, D-Boy, for the 100. Thank you for the 100. Blue and green up next for Ava. Blue and green for Ava. Okay. All right, Sarah, thank you for the star. All right, we're going to add another name here, guys. Next up, we're going to add the name Zane, green, pink, red. Zane, green, pink, red. Thank you, Addie, for the coin. Green, pink, red. All right, green, pink, and red. Samantha, Winter, Emery, and Zane are in line. If you guys like to skip the line, you can send a super chat and you will get to go right now. With a super chat, you just put your name and colors in the comment section just like you would here. And send that and it will stand out so I can see it and you will get to skip the line. Ava, let's see how yours turned out. Ooh, this one looks really cool. Okay, Ava, make sure we are taking that screenshot. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, take that screenshot. And alrighty, beautiful. Up next we have Samantha. Samantha with red and blue for Samantha. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping live, liking, and subscribing. Okay, when you subscribe, you get to come back to more spin art streams. I do this every day, so there's a lot of spin arts to be done for you and some people that you guys know. Let's see where Atlas does. Alright, guys, we're trying to get to 77.4K. 77.4K is what we're looking for. So make sure we are subscribing. Okay, Samantha, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Red and blue for Samantha. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Hi, Nushi. Take that screenshot, Samantha. Okay. Alrighty. Once again, guys, we are trying to get to 550 likes. We are at 528. So make sure we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? We are Thank you all to all of you that like and subscribe. Thank you, thank you. We are at 533 likes, guys. We are trying to get to 550. 550 is the goal. Okay. Brianna, thank you for the makeup brush. I love that one. Super cute. Winter, you're up next. Red, pink, and orange. Red, pink, and orange for winter. Red, pink, and orange. Okay. Whoa, stuff is falling. Emery and Zane is up next. We need to get a few more names in here, guys, so we keep up. We're going to add 2. Let's see. Star, thank you for liking and subscribing. Black, blue, and purple for Star. Black, blue, and purple. She subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Whoa! Moon X Star says, you're so nice. Aw, thank you, Moon X Star. Did you want one? You will get to skip the line. Just make sure you're putting your name and color that you would like into the chat. And if you send the super chat, you will be able to go right now. So I'm going to keep an eye out for what you have to say in the chat. And we will give you a second to write that. But make sure you're putting the name and color you'd like, Moon X Star, because you did send a super chat. Braylon, got it. Braylon, of course, I will do yours right now. Ready? And BRAELYNN. Braylon with blue. Thank you, Braylon, for your super chat. That was super nice of you. You get to go right now and skip the line. Thank you, Braylon. All right, while Braylon goes, we're going to add another, of course, Braylon, you're welcome. We're going to add another name. Thank you, Irma, that's super sweet. Next, we're going to add the name Allie. A-L-L-Y. And Allie wants blue, purple, yellow, red. Blue, purple, yellow, and red. Okay, you are now in line, Allie. All right, hi, Nushi. Sorry I haven't gotten to yours yet. We'll do yours soon. I just want to say hi. I know you're in here. Okay, Braylee. Here we go. Let's see how yours turned out. Also, guys, make sure we're double tapping that like. We're super close to 550 likes. That is our goal. Cassie, thank you for the flow state. Cassie, I love it. Thank you so much. I love seeing that flow state and all the gifts in that gift chat. Super, super cool. All right, Braylee, go ahead and take that screenshot. And Sammy also sent one. Thank you, Sammy, for that flow state. Those are super cool. I like how they move. It's cool. Pink, yellow, and blue is up next for Emery. Pink, yellow, and blue. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing to the channel if you like spinner. I do this every day, so if you subscribe, make sure to put that notification on. Sammy, thank you for the 6-7. Thank you for the 6-7, Sammy. Perfect. Okay, up next, we're going to add the name Nushi. Nushi, N-U-S-H-I. Perfect, Nushi. And she wants pink, blue. Alex, thank you for the star. Uh-oh, Nushi, I think it's red that you want. I need to see. Pink, blue. Yeah, I was correct. It is red and red. All right, Nushi, you are in line. Emery, yours is done. Whoa! Paisley, thank you for the super chat. You get to skip the line, and she put her name and comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for doing that. That is so much easier. Emery, make sure to take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1, and screenshot Emery up next because Paisley sent a super chat. She gets to go right now. So H-A-I-S-L-E-Y. Paisley. Pink, purple, blue, and white. Pink, purple, blue, and white. Shout out to you, Paisley. Pink, purple, whoa. Whoa. Okay, ready? Pink, purple, white, and blue for Paisley. Perfect, Paisley. Shout out to you. Thank you for your super chat. You get to go right now because you set one. If you guys want to be just like Paisley, send a super chat and put the name and color you'd like in the chat, just like she did, and you will be able to skip the line and go right now. We are going to put new ones here, guys, just because those ones are drying and they go like this when they're dry. I don't know. I don't think it looks as good. So we're going to put these ones up here starting now. We made it to 560 likes, guys. Let's get to 600. You're welcome, Nushi, of course. Nushi, guys, is an OG fan. She's been here for a minute. Okay, Hazley, there we go. Make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Alrighty, gorgeous. Also, guys, we made it to 550 likes. Let's get to 600. 600 is the new goal. Okay, Zane, you are up next. Next with green, pink, and red for Zane. Green, pink, and red for Zane. Green, pink, and red. Also, guys, if you want to be just like Hazley, you can send a super chat or become a member. When you become a member, you get to go first in live streams. All your names be shout out. You get a little star next to your name in the chat section. Members only shorts and custom emojis. Custom emojis as well when you become a member. Cassie, thank you for the star. Perfect. Up next, we're going to add a name. Let's see. Izu, I-Z-U with green, red, and black. Green, red, and black. You are in line, Izu. Zane, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Okay, ready, and take that screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Casey, thank you for the star. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping the stream, liking and subscribing. Liking and subscribing. Okay, let's see. We're going to wipe this down really fast. Up next, make sure we are double tapping that screen. Double tapping that screen. We're at 570 likes, guys. We're trying to get to 600. 600 is what we're looking for. Okay, also make sure we're subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art does go up. And I do this every day, so that means that you can get multiple spin arts done for you, your family, just the people you know. You can put it in the chat, and if I see it, I will write it down and do that for you. But yes, okay, we're gonna wipe this down. We'll get right back to it. Up next, we have Star, and I think she wanted black and purple, if I remember that correctly, but I will double check. But up next, we have Star. Thank you for the star, that then God star. Blue, black, and purple. Blue, black, and purple. I was right. Black and purple, both. Okay. Is Big Rotails also live doing spin art? Nushi. That's insane. I'm going to ask him about that later. Okay, let's see here. Make sure we're double tapping that screen, guys. Liking and subscribing. Oops, Zane, I didn't put yours here. Sorry. Here you go. All right, Allie. You're up next. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Okay. Let's see how Stars is going to turn out. Allie, you're up next with Nushi and Izu. We're going to add another name. Monica, red and blue. Monica, red and blue. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking, subscribing. We are so close to 600 likes, which is our goal. So make sure if you're new that we are doing that star. Yours is ready. Blue, black, and purple. Blue, black, and purple for star. So make sure we're double tapping that screen. Okay. Star, there you go. Allie, you are up next. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Blue, purple, yellow, red for Allie. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Okay. Nushi, Izu, Monica, and I'm going to pick another name here. Let's see. Antonio, thank you for the star. Cool. Okay, up next, Monica, I got you down. You are in line. We're going to add the name Jane. Jane. Pink, white, and blue. Pink, white, Also, if you're new, make sure that you're putting your name and the colors that you like into the stream, guys. Name and colors you like into the stream, just so that I know what I am doing. Allie, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Ooh, super fun. Make sure we're double tapping that like, guys, liking and subscribing. Okay, we just hit 600 likes. Let's get to 650. 650 is the new goal. Also, if you're new, make sure you're also putting the name and colors you like and subscribing. I do this every day. So when you subscribe, you'll be able to get a bunch of spinners done. We just hit 77.4K, guys. Let's hit 77.5. 77.5K is the new goal. Oh my goodness, so many people in here. Okay, Emma, thank you for the star. Red, pink, and blue. And Taylor, also thank you for the star. Red, pink, and blue for Nushi. Nushi, you're up next. Red, pink, and blue. Red, pink, and blue. All right, there we go. Izu, Monica, Jane, you are in line. We're gonna add another person in there. Let's see, the next person is going to be Antonia, Antonia. Antonia. Oh shoot, I did that wrong. It's Antonina. Rocks, thank you for the 100. So it's Antonina. Antonina with pink, orange, blue, and red. Thank you everyone for the stars. For those of you who are sending them in that gift chat, I appreciate it. We see you. Nushi, you are up next. Let's see how it turned out. Taylor, thank you for the star. Okay, red, pink, and blue for Nushi. Red, pink, and blue for Nushi. Alrighty, up next we have Izu. Izu, you are up next with black, green, and red. Black, green, and red for Izu. 580, thank you for the star. Okay. Black and Lexi, thank you also for the star. Perfect. We are getting there, guys. Make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. We're adding another name here. Dylan, blue, red, and green. Dylan. Dylan. Dylan wanted blue, red, and green. Okay, Dylan, you are now in line. Let's see here. Next up was Monica, Jane, Antonina, and Dylan. Okay, Izu. Let's see how yours turned out. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that live, guys, liking and subscribing. Monica. All right, Monica, you are up next with what colors? Blue and red. Blue and red for Monica. Emily, thank you for the GLHF in the stream. Monica, red and blue. Perfect, Monica. Yours is on the spin art machine. We're going to add another name. Let's see here. Zoe, red and black. Emily, thank you for the 100. Zoe, red and black. Okay, Zoe, you are now in line. We have Jane, Antonina, Dylan, and Zoe. That is who we have in line. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys, liking and subscribing. We are at 660. Geraldine, thank you for the flower. We're getting to 700. 700 is our new goal. Oh, Geraldine's sending more than one flower. She sent 3. So thank you for that, Geraldine. Monica, red and blue. Here's yours. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys, liking, subscribing. Hanji, are we allowed to spam in the spin art stream? I would say a little bit so I can see it, a little bit, but when it's just literally one person's name, that is not allowed. Okay, Jane, you are up next. Emily, thank you for the floating heart. White, purple, white, pink, and blue for Jane. White, pink, and blue for Jane. Okay, Jane, you are up next. White, pink, and blue. Beautiful. Make sure, once again, guys, that we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Ava, Thank you so much for that laughing disco. I love seeing that one in the chat. It is one of my top favorites. So I just want to say thank you. Shout out to you. Emily, thank you for the thumbs up. Tegan, you like and subscribe, so I will write your name down. Tegan. And thank you, Jose, for the flower. Tegan. Tegan, blue, white, and purple. Tegan, blue, white, and purple. You are now in line, Tegan. Amazing. We're going to see how this one turned out. Emily, thank you so much for the 100. I love seeing people in this gift chat, guys. It's so fun. I love seeing the little things that they send. Jane. Okay. Go ahead and double tap that like, guys, and like it if you like how James turned out. Emma, thank you so much for the flower. We're going to put James right here. All right, guys. We are at 714 likes. Let's get to 750. 750 is the goal now. 750. Okay, we're going to clean this off. Jalen, thank you for the flower. Jalen, thank you for the flower. Who else do we have? Dara, thank you for the star. And Tiz, thank you for the, that was a floating heart. Thank you for the floating heart, Tiz. All right. Next, we have Antonina. Thank you, Ava and Emily, for those gifts. I see you in the gift chat, so shout out to you guys. Alrighty, here we go. Also, guys, if you want to skip the line and go right now, make sure you can go and send a super chat and just put the name and color you like in the comments. Thank you to those of you who just sent gifts. Jalen, thank you for the makeup brush. Antonina, you're up next. Pink, orange, blue, red. Pink, orange, blue, and red for Antonina. Ready? Pink, orange, blue, and red. You're up next. Dale, thank you for the star, along with Emily, thank you for the 100. Amazing. Evelyn, thank you for the star. Okay, guys, we're going to see how this one's going to turn out. But we're going to add another name right now. Let's see. Alice, orange and purple. Alice, orange and purple. All right, Alice, there we go. Dara, thank you for floating her, and thank you, Donna, for the 100, and Sydney for the stars. Thank you. She's sending stars in there. Jalen's also coming in the gift chat with the stars. Thank you. All right, Antonina, here you go. Let's see how yours turned out. Oh my gosh. No. It still looks cool though. Okay, Antonina. Evelyn, thank you for the sparkles. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Antonina, ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Perfect. Up next is Dylan. Dylan, let me wipe this paint off of here. You want red in it, so it's going to be fine. Red, blue, and green. Red, blue, and green. We'll put red on the outside so it blends in. Red. Thank you, Jalen, for the heart. And Aileen for the star. Red, blue, and green. Also, guys, once again, if you're new to the stream, make sure we're double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. And putting your name and color, the colors you would like, into the comment section. Dale, thank you for the 100, sir. Thank you, thank you. Multiple of them. So that's very cool. Okay, we're going to add another name here. I feel like I'm getting unorganized. This is stressing me out. Ooh. A diamond. Okay, that's Dylan. Yours is done. There we go. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot, Dylan. Also, guys, we just hit 750 likes. Let's get to 800. 800 is what we're looking for. Zoe, Tegan, and Alice, you're in line. But Zoe, you are up next. Red and black for Zoe. Red and black for Zoe. Sarah, thank you for the star. Red and black. Red, black. Very cool. Okay, Zoe, you are up next. Or you're on there. Tegan and Alice are up next. We're going to add another name here, guys. Another name. Shiggy. S-H. Ooh, where did it go? I-G-G-Y with black, white, and blue. Black, white, and blue for Shiggy. Okay, we're going to add another name. Makisha, thank you so much for the red card. Okay, UZI with red and black, or purple and black for Uzi. Okay, guys, you are in line. Alice, we're gonna see how yours turned out. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Only, thank you for that star. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Jaylina, for the 6-7. Thank you for the 6-7. Already up next, we have Tegan. Sierra, thank you for the 6-7. Tegan and Paul, thank you for the floating heart. Blue, white, and purple for Tegan. Blue, white, and purple. Okay, blue, white, purple. Oh my gosh, Primrose, thank you for the sunshine. I love seeing that one. It is super cute. Thank you for the sunshine. Okay, Alice, Shiggy. Oh, Valdisa, thank you for the sunshine as well. I think they're called Laughing Sunshine, something like that. I don't know, but they're super cool. We have 6-7s from Castell. Castell, thank you for the 6-7s. And Bubbles with 6-7. Sister Len, thank you for the gift as well. Okay, Iris is up next with pink and blue. IRIS, pink and blue. Pink, blue. You are in line. Gorgeous. You're up next. Tegan. Let's see how yours turned out. Keisha, thank you for the 100. Ready and take that screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Beautiful, Tegan. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. It's Avina. Thank you for the star. And Jalen, thank you for the coin. Orange and purple for Alice. Orange and purple for Alice. Primrose, thank you for the star or sun. Sorry. Orange, purple and orange. Purple and orange. Okay. We have Bubbles with the 6-7. Sister with the star. Bubbles with the coin. And Keisha with the 100. It's Avina with a star as well. In that gift chat, guys. Beautiful. We have 6-7 and a coin in there as well. Up next, we're going to add the name Angel with red and blue. Red and blue. Okay, there we go. You are now in line. Perfect, guys. Once again, make sure we are double tapping that stream, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that stream, liking and subscribing. Okay. Alice, purple and orange. Purple and orange for Alice. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Annalie, thank you for the pepper, and Iron, thank you for the stars, along with, whoa, blue, black, and white. Blue, black, and white for Shiggy. We have so many people in here, guys. I love it. If you're new, make sure you are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, you will be able to come to many spin arts. I do this every day, so you definitely have a chance to get yours done if I see it. Alrighty, Uzi, Iris, and Angel are up next. Then we're going to add the name. Uzi, you're up next, so I have you in line. Do not worry. Along with Iris, you are also here. Taylor, red and pink. Taylor, red and pink. Taylor, red and pink. Perfect, Taylor. You are now in line. All right, once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that line. Thank you, Jim Marie for the flow state and Sierra for the 100. Thank you guys so much for those gifts. We're going to see how Shaggy's turned out. Shaggy, there we go. Make sure that we are double tapping that live if we like how Shaggy's turned out. Shaquila, thank you for the 6-7. Oh my gosh, we have a marshmallow ham from Noelle and your favorite Christian brunette with a 6-7. You've been in my stream before, so welcome back. Yuzi's up next with purple and black. Purple and black for Yuzi. All right, we're going to wipe this down really quick. But Yuzi, you are up next, purple and black. Jan Marie, thank you for the 6-7. Thank you for the 6-7. We have Valdasova. Thank you for all of your donations. And we are at 838 likes, guys. Let's get to 850. 850 is the new goal. So make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art done actually does go up, and you can come to many more spin art lives. 508, thank you for these stars. I do this every day, so make sure you guys are coming in here. All right. Here we go, guys. We're up next is Uzi with purple and black. Purple and black for Uzi. We just have to wipe this down so the thing doesn't fling across the room. Thank you, Vanellope, for the 6-7. Vanellope, shout out to you for the 6-7. Okay, purple and black for Uzi. Purple, black. Okay, we're going to see how that turns out. Iris, Angel, and Taylor are up next. Iris, Angel, and Taylor. Okay, we're going to add another name here. Amaya. Pink, orange, white. Amaya. Pink, orange, white. Pink, orange, white. Alrighty. Your favorite Christian brunette. Thank you for the floating heart. We have a Sunday from Primrose and Island. Thank you for the star. Okay, Uzi, we're going to see how yours turned out. Are we ready? Let's see. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, subscribing. We're trying to get to 900 likes. 900 likes is the goal. 900 likes. We're also going to see where we're at with subs, guys. We are at 77.5. Okay, 77.5K. Let's try and get to 77.6K. 77.6K is the goal now. Let's see how we are doing. All right, Iris, you are up next. Pink and blue. Pink and blue for Iris. Thank you, Indra, for the sparkles. And we have Deborah with the 100 in the chat. Deborah with the 100 in the chat. Thank you, Deborah. Shout out to you. Okay, up next is Angel, Taylor, and Amaya. We're going to add another name here. Next name that we're going to add is going to be Kylie K1. Okay, are we back? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are we still laggy? We're going to see how Angel's turned out. Angel, let's see if yours were, if they could see yours. Red and blue for Angel. How many people do we have in here? Can you hear me? Hanji, yes. Thank you, Hanji, for responding. Thank you so much, Hanji. Okay, up next we have Taylor. Red and pink. Red and pink for Taylor. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Red and pink. Gorgeous. Okay, Amaya's up next. Then Kylie. We're going to add another name here, guys. Once again, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Hanji, we'll do your name next. Thank you for telling me that you could hear me, Hanji. I know I can count on you. Purple, pink, and white. All right. Amaya, Kylie, Hanji, you guys are in line. We're going to add another name now. We're going to add the name Lucy, pink, purple, green. Lucy, pink, purple, green. Pink, purple, green. All right, Lucy, you're in line. ALZ, thank you for the flow state. Thank you, thank you. I love seeing people in that gift chat. And Scott is also in there with the laughing disco. Thank you, Scott, for the laughing disco. Alrighty, up next we have Amaya. Amaya is up next with pink, orange, and white. Pink, orange, and white. Okay. White, pink, and orange. White, pink, and orange. Ooh, that. Okay. We're going to see how that one's going to turn out for Amaya. Until then, can I see Iris? Yes. There we go. Go ahead and take that screenshot, Iris. Alrighty. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys. Liking and subscribing. Double tapping that live. Liking and subscribing. Alrighty. Guys, is it lagging? I don't know. I feel like it is. Okay, up next is Kylie, Hanji, and then Lucy. Amaya, yours is done and ready to go. So here we go. All right, Taylor, thank you for the star. Hanji, can you tell me if we're lagging or not? Perfect. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Kylie, you're up next with blue, green, and white. Kylie's up next with blue, green, and white. Okay. Blue, green, and it's not lagging. Thank you, Hanji. Green and white. Blue, green, and white for ooh, that's not correct. There we go. Okay, blue, green, and white. Okay, we're gonna add another name here, guys. The next name is going to be, thank you guys for responding. It's not white. Perfect. Nora, happy birthday. Yellow, blue, and white. Nora, Norah. yellow, blue, white. For Nora, happy birthday, Nora. Beautiful, you are in line now. Okay, we're gonna add another name. Summer, blue and pink. Summer, S-U-M-M-E-R, blue and pink. Blue and pink. Perfect, Summer, you are also in line. Cynthia, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you so much for that, Cynthia. Kylie, yours is ready. Blue, green, and white. Blue, green, and white for Kylie. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Perfect, and make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. We are trying to get to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes is the goal. So make sure we are double tapping the live, liking, subscribing. Wayne and Cynthia, thank you. I see both of you in that chat, so make sure we shout out to you for those stars. Once again, guys, make sure we are liking and subscribing the stream. We are at 919 people in here, 919. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes is what we're looking for. Mary Jean, thank you for the star. Thank you for that star, Mary Jean. And Andrea, thank you for the laughing disco. I love seeing that one in my stream. It is definitely one of my favorites. So shout out to you, Andrea, for sending that one. We're at 927 likes, guys. 927 likes. We're trying to get to 1,000. As for subs, where are we for subs? Sister, thank you for the star. 77.6K, 77.6K is where we're at. We're trying to get to 77.7K. 77.7K is the goal. Ava, thank you so much for the flow stay, Ava. Thank you for that flow stay. Okay, we're going to keep going here. Up next, we have Hanji. Purple, pink, and white. Purple, pink, and white for Hanji. Twinkle Moonlight, thank you for the gift, the G's. Purple, or pink, purple, and white for Hanji. Okay, Hanji, there we go. Alrighty, up next we have, thank you 508 and Twilight or Twinkle Moon for those gifts. Ava, thank you for the 6-7. Sadie, S-A-D-I-E, pink, orange, and white. Pink, orange, and white. Alright, Sadie, there you go. You are in line. We have Lucy, Nora, Summer, and Sadie in line, so make sure we are double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. We are at 938 likes, guys. We are trying to get to 1,000 likes, 1,000. Ava, thank you for the coin. Hanji, there is that for you. Make sure, guys, once again, that we are double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Dennis, thank you for the gold coin. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art just go up, and you can turn on that bell notification so you know the exact moment when I press go live for the future. Pink, purple, and green for Lucy. Pink, purple, and green for Lucy. Ava, thank you for the star. Okay, ready, guys? Here we go. Pink, purple, and green. Pink, purple. Whoa! Soccer for Life 14 sent a goat. Thank you, Soccer for Life, for the goat. That was super cool. You know what, Soccer for Life? If you want one, put it in the chat, the name and color you'd like. That is a big gift, and I want to thank you. So put in the chat what you would like. Soccer for Life, and I will look for it. Pink. Okay. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Okay. Soccer for Life. Put it in the chat now, and I will put the name and color you would like, and I will write it. Thank you, Ava. Okay, Soccer for Life says Ryken. R-Y-K-E-N. And he wants blue and pink. Blue and pink. Thank you for the laughing disco from, let's see, it's from Rosaline. Alrighty, Lucy, you're up. Pink, purple, and green for Lucy. Make sure we're double tapping that live, guys, liking and subscribing. Olivia, thank you for the 6-7. Olivia, thank you so much for the 6-7. Because Ryken sent a big gift, we're going to let him cut the line with blue and... Was it blue and pink? Oh no, I think I may have written it down wrong. I'm looking for it. No, that's correct. Ryken, blue and pink. Okay. Once again, Ryken, thank you for sending that goat emoji. That was so cool. Flow State from Sarah Willis. Thank you. Pink and blue. Okay, and Olivia, thank you also for the flow stay. I love seeing those in the chat. Thank you, Olivia and Sarah as well for the flow stay. Okay, and blue for Riken now. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have an LOL in the chat. That one is from Kenza. Thank you, Kenza. Kenza, you know what? I will let you skip the line as well if you put it in the chat because that was a big one that shows up in the chat. So Kenza, if you put your name and color in the chat, I will let you skip the line. Kenza, that's the name that you want, but I'm looking out for it. We're going to give you a second to put that in the chat. Okay, ready? Can take a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and take that screenshot. Kenza, make sure you're putting your name and color you want in there so I know what I am looking for. Okay, we're going to give you a few more seconds, Kenza, before moving on. All right. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes, guys. We're super close. We only need 30 more. Sarah Lewis sent an unk alert. Oh my goodness, Sarah. Thank you so much for the unk alert. Okay. Kenza, I didn't see yours, so we're going to move on now. Up next, we have Nora. Nora. Yellow, blue, and white. Yellow, blue, and white for Nora. Okay, here we go. Yellow. That's not correct. That is not yellow. Yellow, blue, and white. White. Whoa! And blue. That got everywhere. Audrey, thank you for the floating heart. And we also have Kaylani in the gift chat with a makeup brush. Okay, Summer, Sadie, and Flink. F-L-I-N-K. Black and white. You are in line. Black and white. Gorgeous. You are now in line. Okay, let's see how this one turned out. We're going to see how this one turned out. Olivia, thank you for the sparkles. Hey guys, we are super close to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes is what we're going for. So make sure we are double tapping that stream. Make sure we are double tapping that stream. Nora, here you go. Make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking and subscribing. Perfect. Okay. Up next, we have Summer with blue and pink. Blue and pink for Summer. Blue and pink for Summer. Okay. Blue and pink. Okay. Very nice. Up next, we have Sadie and Flink. Ellie Palmer, thank you for the star. And Audrey, thank you for the star. Shout out to you guys. We're going to add another name here, guys. Galaxy, thank you for the star. And we're going to do the next name, which is going to be Olivia, O-L-I-V-I-A, pink, blue, purple, pink, blue, purple, pink, purple, blue. Okay, Olivia, you're in line. Summer, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. There we go. We hit 1,000 likes, guys. We did it. We hit 1,000 likes. Let's get to 1.1k likes. 1.1k likes is now what we're looking for. Alrighty, Sadie, you are up next. I'm going to wipe this down because there's a bunch of paint on it. Once again, guys, make sure if you are new to the stream and to this channel that we are subscribing as well as liking. When you subscribe and turn on those bell notifications, you will know the exact moment when I'm going live, so you can be one of the first people in here. When I first start, there's not very many people in here, so it's way easier to get your spin art done. But yes, up next we have Sadie, Flink, and Olivia. Sadie, Flink, and Olivia. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this off. 1.1k likes, guys, is the new goal, so let's double tap that screen and like if you have not already, so we can hit that goal. Yeah, okay. Sadie, you're next. Pink, orange, and white. Pink, orange, and white for Sadie. Here we go. White. Hello? White, orange, and pink. White, orange, and pink. Okay, we're going to see how this one turns out. Make sure, guys, once again, that we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. We are at 77.6k. Let's get to 77.7k subs. That is our goal. So make sure we are subscribing. We're adding another name now, guys. Let's see. Who should we add? Uh-oh, my screen is glitching. Okay. Kaylani, thank you for the star. Kylie, K-Y-L-I-E, with pink, green, and blue. Pink, green, and blue. Okay, Kylie, you are now in line. Perfect, Sadie, yours is done. Thank you, Girls Club 4. Thank you for the flow state. Thank you, Girls Club, for the flow state. Up next, we have Flink, and Flink wants black and white. Kaylani, thank you for the flow state. Black and white for Flink. Thank you for everyone in the gift chat. Black and white. White and black. Perfect, Flink. Yours is on the spin art machine. We're adding another name now. Who should I add? Olivia, thank you. Olivia, you are in line, so thank you for all of those gifts that you've been sending. Okay, let's see here. And then if you're new, make sure you're putting the name and colors you like into the stream. Name and colors. 1K likes. Yay, exactly, Nushi. Kaylani, thank you for the party hat. Okay, up next is going to be said Emmy. And then oh no, I lost it. Emmy, put in the chat what colors you wanted. I lost it. I'm so sorry. But Flink, here you go. Emmy, put in the chat what colors you want. Angel, thank you for the star. All right. I'm keeping an eye out. It was Emmy, E-M-M-Y, but I do not remember the color, so I'm keeping an eye out for that. Okay. Pink, purple, blue. Pink, purple, blue for Olivia. Pink, purple, and blue for Olivia. Okay, Emmy, make sure you're putting your name in there or else I'm going to have to move on. It was E-M-M-Y. Okay, we're going to see how this one turned out. We are at 1.1K likes, 1,000 likes, guys. Let's get to 1,100 likes. 1,100 likes. Okay, we're going to have to move on. Let's see here. Thank you, Kaylani, for the star. Thank you. We're going to add the name. I'm going to have to just stop it on one. Thank you for the sparkles, Olivia. Laura, L-A-R-A, pink, purple, blue. Pink, purple, blue. Okay, Laura, you were in line. Olivia, there we go. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Ready, and 3, 2, 1. Thank you for the flow state, Arlene, and screenshot, Olivia. Thank you, Arlene, for that flow state. William, thank you for the 6-7. Kylie, you're up next with pink, green, and blue. Pink, green, and blue. Pink, blue, and green. Green and blue. Okay, very nice, Laura. You're up next. Thank you, William, for the 6-7. William, thank you for the 6-7. We're going to add another name here, guys. Janely, J-A-N-E-L-Y, with pink and black. Thank you for the laughing disco, William. Thank you. I love seeing those laughing discos. They're super fun. Thank you for the laughing disco. Destiny, thank you for the 6-7. Destiny, thank you for the 6-7. And Jessica with the laughing disco. Thank you, Jessica, for the laughing disco. Courtney, C-O-U-R-T-N-E-Y. Courtney, thank you for subscribing. Blue, pink, yellow. Blue, pink, and yellow for Courtney. Kylie, Olivia, thank you for the 100. Kylie, yours is ready. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art do go up. And I do this every day, so there are a bunch of spin arts to be done. William, thank you for a float state. And Jessica, thank you for the laughing disco. We have Olivia in the chat also with some sparkles along with Jalen. So thank you guys for those sparkles. Alrighty. Let's see here. We're going to add another name. The next name will be Vera, yellow, pink, and blue. Vera, yellow, pink, and blue. Yellow, pink, blue. All right. Jaylee, Courtney, and Vera are in line. We have Laura. Here we go, Laura. Go ahead and take that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. And beautiful. Jaylee, you're next. Jaylee, you're up next. Pink and black. Pink and black for Jaylee. Okay. Pink and black. Perfect, guys. Once again, make sure we are subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art do go up because you'll be able to come to all of the live streams. I do this so often, so you will want to subscribe. Let's check and see where we're at. We hit 77.7K, guys. 77.7K. That is amazing. Let's try and get to 77.8K. 77.8K is the new goal. Thank you, your local stray kid lover, for subscribing. Jaylee, here we go. Pink and black. Pink and black for Jaylee. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, subscribing. We just hit 1.1K likes. 1.1K likes. Let's try and get to 1.2K. Arlene, thank you for the star. Arlene, thank you so much for the star. Okay. And Galaxy Girls, thank you for the 6 stars is how many she said. So thank you. All right, we're going to wipe this down. But up next, we have Courtney. Courtney, you are up next. Charlotte, thank you for the flow state. Charlotte, thank you for the flow state. Okay. All right. For all the spinners, superstars, you're the one that gets the most likes for their spin art streams. Yay. That is true, Hanji. Yes, it is true. Courtney, you're up next, and then Vera. Courtney and Vera. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Okay. Let's get started. Courtney, here we go. This is for you. Pink, blue, and yellow. Pink, blue, and yellow for Courtney. We're going to change the tape because I feel like that one's not working. Pink, blue, and yellow for Courtney. Alrighty, guys. If you're new, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Pink, blue, yellow. Pink, blue, yellow for Courtney. Okay. Pink, blue, yellow. The blue did not get in there. There we go. Pink, blue, and yellow for Courtney. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to add a few more names here, guys. We're going to add the name JoJo with blue. JoJo with blue. J-O-J-O. Blue. Okay, JoJo, you're in line. Then we're going to add the name Presley. Pink, purple, blue. Presley. P-R-E. S-L-E-Y, pink, purple, and blue. Pink, purple, blue. Okay, Presley, there we go. Courtney, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Pink, blue, yellow. Pink, blue, yellow for Courtney. Make sure, guys, once again, that we are double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Vera, you're up next. Yellow, pink, and blue. Yellow, pink, and blue. Okay. Yellow, pink, and blue. Okay. JoJo, you're up next with blue, and then Presley. We're going to have another name here, guys. Lexi, yellow, black, purple. Yellow, black, and purple. Yellow, black, purple. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping the stream, liking, and subscribing. We hit 1.1K likes, guys. We're trying to get to 1.2K likes. 1.2K likes is the goal. Okay, Vera, yours is ready here to go. Make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, subscribing. I do this every day, so you're gonna want to make sure you subscribe. Okay. JoJo is up next with just blue. JoJo with blue. Okay. Why is this blur? Okay. Blue. Okay. Presley is up next, and then Lexi. Presley and Lexi are up next. Okay. Perfect. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Okay. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we're going to wait for that one to stop spinning a little bit, but we are going to add another name, Allison. Yellow and pink. Yellow and pink. Perfect, Allison. You are in line. Presley, Lexi, and Allison are in line. JoJo, yours is ready. Here we go. Make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Perfect. Up next is Presley. Presley with pink, purple, and blue. Pink, purple, and blue for Presley. Okay, ready? Pink, blue, and purple. Lexi, Allison, you are in line. We're going to name Ruby. R-U-B-Y. Yellow and, or no, purple and white. Purple, white. There's no yellow in there. Purple and white for Ruby. Alright guys, once again, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Okay. We're going to add another name here. Ava. Yellow and orange. Yellow and orange for Ava. Perfect. Presley. There we go. You are up. Pink, purple, and blue. Pink, purple, and blue. Okay. Lexi, you are up next with yellow, blue, and purple. Yellow, blue, and purple. Okay. Yellow. Thank you, Lele, for the flow state. Allison, Ruby, and Ava are up next, but we're going to add another name here, guys. We're going to add another name. Okay. Okay, up next is going to be Danielle, thank you for the star. And CR, thank you for the flower. Let's see. Next up is going to be Christian, 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 blue, pink, white. Lexi, you're up next. There we go. Yellow, black, and purple. Yellow, black, and purple. Make sure, guys, once again, that we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Up next, we have Allison. Yellow and pink. Yellow and pink for Allison. Okay. Yellow and pink. Okay, we're going to see where we are at with subscribers, guys. Let's check and see where we are at with subs. We were at 773. We made it to 7.8K, guys. 7.8K subs. That's very nice. Let's keep it going up. Let's get it to 77.9K. 77.9K subs is what we are looking for. Okay. Alrighty. Allison, yours is done and ready to go. So let's show you your spin art. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot, Allison. Perfect. Up next is Ruby. Purple and white. Purple and white. Okay, Ruby with white and purple. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Okay. Then we are going to add the name Rochelle, 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 white, black, and blue. White, black, and blue for Rochelle. You are in line, Rochelle. If you are in the stream, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Lele Cruz, thank you for the flow state. Lele, thank you for the flow state. Ruby, yours is ready. Let's show you your spin art, purple and white. Once again, guys, when you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art go up, because you will be able to come to more spin art streams, yellow and orange, for Ava. Orange and yellow. Alrighty. Up next we have Leilani, Leilani. Leilani with yellow, blue, and pink. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Make sure we are subscribing so you guys can come back and get more spin arts for you and the people you know. All right, Ava, we're going to see how yours turned out here in just 1 second. We're going to see how Ava's turned out. Okay. Ava, here you go. Yellow and orange for Ava. Thank you, Yarjara, for the star. Okay, perfect. Up next, we have Christian with white, blue, and pink. White, blue, and pink for Christian. Okay, Christian, here we go. White, blue, and pink. All right, as that spins, we're going to keep looking here. We made it to 1.2K likes, guys. 1.2K likes. That is amazing. Let's keep it up, and now let's try and hit 7.9K subs. 7.9K subs is what we're looking for. So make sure we're subscribing. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art done do go up. And along with that, you can come in here the moment I start my live streams. So you're going to want to make sure and do that. All right, we're about to see how this one turned out. Let's see how it is. Okay. This one is for Christian. Christian, here you go. White, blue, and pink. White, blue, and pink for Christian. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Okay, up next. Whoa. We are going to wipe this off because there's too much paint on it. Okay. But while I wipe this off, guys, we are at 1.2K likes. Let's get to 1.3K likes. 1.3K likes. Okay. 1.3K likes is what we're going for. As for subs, we're trying to get to 77.9K subs. 77.9K subs. 77.9K subs. Alrighty. Thank you for the sparkles. Tickle. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. We're about to, Rochelle is up next, and then Leilani. Rochelle and Leilani are up next portion. Lele Cruz, once again, thank you so much for the flow state. I love seeing those, like I said, in the gift chat, so thank you, Lele. Okay, Rochelle, you're up next. Black, white, and blue. Black, white, and blue for Rochelle. White, blue, and black. Amazing. Leilani, you're next. We're going to add another name here. The next name is going to be Melina. Melina, M-E-L-I-N. Or is it Melina or Melinda? Melina. Purple or black, white, and purple. You are now in line, Melina. Once again, make sure we're double tapping that live, guys. Liking and subscribing. When you subscribe, you get to be one of the first people in the next live streams. And we're trying to hit 77.9K subs, guys. We're super close, so make sure we are subscribing. Rochelle, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. If you like Rochelle's, make sure we are subscribing. Make sure we're subscribing if you like Rochelle's. Perfect. Up next is Leilani. Leilani with yellow, blue, and pink. Yellow, blue, and pink for Leilani. Yellow, blue, and pink. Yellow, blue, pink. Okay. Yellow, blue, and pink for Leilani. Okay. Next up, we're going to do Charlotte. Char. Lotte. Pink and green. Pink and green. Perfect, Charlotte. You are now online. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live and subscribing. Subscribe so you guys can come back to more of these Spin Art Lives and get your name spun. Yes, perfect. Ready in 3, 2, 1, Leilani. Lele, thank you for the star. Or no, the coin. Melinda's up next with black, white, and purple. Black, white, and purple for Melinda. Black, white, and purple. Okay. White, black, purple. Okay. Very nice. Here we go. Charlotte is up next, and we're going to add another name. Steven, thank you so much for that sunshine. Jocelyn, thank you for the star. Okay, we're going to add the name. Lele, of course I will do yours. You have sent so many gifts. So, of course, Lele wants yellow, blue, and green. Yellow, blue, and green for Lele. Okay, Melinda. Whoa, here you go. Here is yours. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1, screenshot. Once again, guys, make sure if you're new that you are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Subscribe. Because when you subscribe, you can come back. You can come back and get more spin arts. Green and pink for Charlotte. Green and pink for Charlotte. Isabella, thank you for the star. Green and pink. Make Z9P, thank you for the flow state. Okay. We're going to add another name here. Aubrey, and she just wants red. A-U. Oh my goodness. A-U-B-R-E. Red. Just red. Perfect. Aubrey, yours is there. Kylie, thank you for the floating heart. Charlotte, yours is ready. Wow. Green and pink for Charlotte. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1, screenshot. Lulu Beam, thank you for the star. Okay, guys, once again, make sure we are subscribing to the stream and the channel. Yellow, blue, and green for Lele. Yellow, blue, and green. Lele, thank you for the marshmallow hand. Marshmallow hand. Yellow, blue, and green. Ready, and yellow. Why are we not saying? Yellow. Mick, thank you for the 6, 7, blue, and green. Okay. They love Grand Trio, thank you for the flow state. Make Z9P, thank you for that. And Young Hong, thank you for the laughing disco. Okay, guys, we are super close to 77.9K subs. Super close. So make sure we're subscribing. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 77.9K subs. 77.9K subs. Kylie and Lubine, thank you for the gifts. We're adding another name here, guys. Ariel. Green, white, and blue. Green, pink, and blue. Green, pink, and blue. Green, pink, and blue. Lele, yours is done. Let's see how it turned out. Once again, guys, make sure we are subscribing to the channel so you guys can come back for more spin arts. Make sure we're subscribing. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 77.9K subs. 77.9K subs. Aubrey, you're up next, and she just wants red. Aubrey with red. Okay, Aubrey, here we go. Cara, thank you for the star. Okay, red for Aubrey. Kara, thank you once again for the star. Let's see where we are at, guys, with subs. Guys, we're so close. We literally only need 20 more subs. 20 more subs to get there. There are way more than 20 of you in here. Steven, thank you for the 6-7. Thank you, Steven, for the 6-7. Alrighty. Lucy, Lucy, green, pink, purple. Green, pink, purple. Okay, Lucy, you are now in line. Steven, thank you for the 6-7. Thank you for the 6-7, Steven. Aubrey with just red. There we go. Make sure, guys, once again, that we are subscribing. Kara, thank you for the star. Make sure we're subscribing. All right. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live. Up next, we have Ariel. Ariel, you are up next. Okay. Green, pink, and blue for Ariel. Green, pink, and blue for Ariel. Okay. Green, pink, and blue. Okay, Ariel, there we go. No, I'm going to. Kara, thank you for the 6-7. Thank you so much for the 6-7. Alrighty. Up next, we have. This paint is getting everywhere. Up next, we have Nico, pink, blue, and white. Nico, N-I-C-O. Pink, blue, and white. Pink, blue, white. Okay, Nico, you are now in line behind Lucy. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Ariel, here we go. Ariel, there we go. Once again, guys, we're trying to get to 1.1k likes. 1.1k likes. Kinsley, thank you for the 6-7. All right, we're starting off from scratch here because these are all dry. Okay. Up next is Lucy with green, pink, and purple. Green, pink, and purple for Lucy. Okay, Lucy. Green, pink, and purple. Green, pink, and purple. Very nice. Up next is Nico. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Then we'll do Michelle, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E, with pink and white, pink and white. All right, Michelle, there we go. Alrighty. Hi, Rachel. Okay. And we're going to add another name here. Lauren, L-A-U-R-Y-N. She wants red and yellow. Red and yellow. Perfect. Okay, Lucy, yours is ready. Let's see how it turned out. Ooh, very pretty. If you guys like Lucy's, make sure we're double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that stream, liking, and subscribing. All right, guys, we're super close to 77.9k likes. That is our goal. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Pink, blue, and white. Pink, blue, and white for Nico. Pink, white, and blue. Okay, Michelle and Lauren are up next. We're going to add another name, Easton, E-A-S-T-O-N, yellow and black. Yellow and black. Okay, Easton, you are now in line. Perfect. Okay, we're going to see how this one's going to turn out. Perfect. Nico, pink, blue, and white. Pink, blue, and white. Make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Alright, guys. Once again, if you have not already, make sure we are double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. Okay. Let's see where we are at, guys. We're at 1.2k likes. Let's get to 1.3k likes. 1.3k likes is the goal. 1.3. Alrighty. There we go. Where are we at with subs? Did we make it to 77.9K yet, guys? Have we made it? Let's see. Michelle, you're next. Pink and white for Michelle. White and pink. Okay, white and pink. We're so close to 77.9K subs. We are literally like this close. So make sure if you have not already that we are double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Lauren and Easton are up next. Lauren and Easton are up next. Skyla, SKYELAIH with orange and pink. Orange and pink. You are in line. Okay, or Skylea. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm messing up your name. Michelle, pink and white. There we go. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. And screenshot. Perfect. Michelle. Up next is Lauren with red and yellow. Red and yellow for Lauren. Once again, guys, make sure we are subscribing so that you guys can come back to more spin art streams and get another one for yourself or maybe someone you know. Perfect. Okay. We're not even knowing in here. Frida, pink, blue, and green. Frida. Pink, blue, green. Okay, Frida, you are in line. We made it to 1.3K likes, guys. We made it to 1.3K likes. Let's get to 1.4K likes. 1.4K likes. Alrighty. Thank you, Sophia, for the star. Easton, you are up next. Easton with yellow and black. Yellow and black for Easton. Yellow and black. Perfect. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Subscribe. Where are we at? We made it to 77.9K subs. 77.9K subs, guys. Let's see. Skylit and Frida are up next. Perfect. Easton, let's see how yours turned out. There we go. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Make sure we're double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Subscribe so you guys can come back to this stream and get your spin art done if you have not already, or if you have somebody else's. Orange and pink. Perfect. There we go. Frida, you're next. Oliver, green, white, and red. Oliver. Green, white, and red. Christian, thank you for the 6-7. Christian, thank you for the 6-7. Alrighty, we're going to see how this one turned out. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Alright, we're trying to hit 78K subs, guys. 78K subs. We are super close. Super close. So make sure you are subscribing so you guys can come back to more spin art streams. I do this every day, so make sure we are pressing subscribe on this channel. Perfect. Frida, you are up next. Frida, you are up next. Okay. Frida. Pink, blue, and green for Frida. Pink, blue, and green. Pink, blue, and green. Very nice. Oliver, you're next. Allison. Red and orange. Red and orange for Allison. Okay. Oliver and Allison, you are in line. Make sure, guys, once again, that we're double tapping that stream, liking and subscribing. We're trying to get to 78K subs. 78K subs is the goal, so make sure we are subscribing so you guys can come back for more of these streams. Hey, Frida. Ooh, yours is done. Let's see how it turned out. Pink, blue, and green for Frida. Pink, blue, and green for Frida. Oliver, you are up next with, let's see, green, white, and red. Green, white, and red for Oliver. Okay, we're at 1.3K likes, guys. Let's keep it up and get to 1.4K. 1.4K. And as for subs, we are trying to get to 78K subs. 78K subs. Sawyer, pink, purple, white. Pink, purple, white for Sawyer. Allison and Sawyer, you two are in line. Okay, we're going to see how this one turned out for Oliver. Green, white, and red. Green, white, and red. Once again, guys, we are trying to hit 78K subs. 78K subs is the goal, so make sure we are double tapping that like, liking, and subscribing. 78K subs. Allison, you are next. Red and orange for Allison. Red and orange for Allison. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Red and orange. Orange and red. Perfect. We're going to add another name. Next name we're going to add is going to be... Also, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure that we are putting your name and color into the chat. Serenity, SERENITY. Serenity, pink and purple. Pink and purple. All right, Allison, orange and red. Yours is ready. Allison, orange and red. 3, 2, 1, Allison. Make sure we are taking that screenshot and screenshot. Perfect. We are at 1.3K likes, guys. Make sure we keep double tapping that live. And also, we are trying to get to 78K subs. 78K subs. Very nice, Serenity. You are next. And then after that, we will see. Okay. Maya, blue and purple. M-Y. That is not right. M-A-Y-A, blue and purple. Okay, Maya and Serenity, you are both in line. Make sure, guys, once again, that we're double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. We're trying to get to 78K subs. 78K subs. Okay. Sawyer, here we go. Purple and pink. Pink and purple and white. Pink, purple, white for Sawyer. Serenity, you are up next with pink and purple. Serenity with pink and purple. Alrighty, guys, let's see here. We are at 1.3K likes. Let's get to 1.4K. 1.4K. Okay. Now, next up, we're going to do Ashley, yellow, green, and pink. Ashley, yellow, green, and pink. Thank you for the flow state, Sherry. Yellow, green, and pink. Perfect. There we go, Sherry. Love seeing you in that gift chat. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Serenity. Pink and purple. There you go. Alrighty, guys. Let's see where we're at with subs. We're trying to get to 78K. 78K. Which means that we need 60 more to get there. 60 more subs. That is not an insane amount. That's very doable. Okay. Maya, you are next. Maya with purple and blue. Purple and blue for Maya. Blue and purple. Okay, Maya, you are on the spin art machine. Allison, I already did yours. Christian, thank you for the 6-7. Okay. Next up, we are going to add the name Sophia. S-O-P-H-I-A. Blue, purple, yellow. Blue, purple, yellow for Sophia. Amazing. Okay. Maya, yours is ready. Blue and purple for Maya. Make sure we're taking that screenshot. Okay. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking and subscribing. Okay, Ashley, you are next. Ashley wants yellow, green, and pink. Yellow, green, and pink for Ashley. Yellow, green, pink. Okay, beautiful. Up next, we have Sophia. We're going to pick another name here, guys. Let's see who we have. Next name is going to be... we're going to keep letting them roll in. Let's see. We're going to see how this one's going to turn out, guys. We're at 1.3K likes. Let's get to 1.4K likes. 1.4K likes is who we're looking for. Is what we're looking for. Ashley, let's see how yours turned out. Okay, Ashley. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Sophia, you are next. Blue, purple, and yellow. Blue, purple, and yellow for Sophia. Blue, purple, yellow. Okay, guys, once again, TBC Superstar, thank you for the sunshine. All right, we're going to see how Sophia's turned out. And now we're going to put next up in line Jack's yellow and purple. Jack's yellow, purple. All right, Jax, you are now in line. Okay, we're going to see how this one for Sophia turned out. There we go. Ready? And take that screenshot. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Okay, guys, we are trying to get to 78,000 subs. 78,000 subs. Okay. Jax, yellow and purple, you are next. Yellow and purple. Okay. Yellow, purple. All right. Perfect. And after that, ooh. Okay. Aurora, A-U-R-O-R-A. Aurora. And she wants pink, purple, and orange. Pink, purple, and orange for Aurora. Perfect. Jax, here you go. Yellow and purple. Yellow and purple for Jax. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. Okay, up next is Aurora with pink, purple, and orange. Pink, purple, and orange. Pink, purple, and orange. Pink, purple, orange. Very nice, guys. Once again, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. We're trying to get to 78K likes. 78K likes. 78K subs. That was wrong. 78K subs is what we're looking for. Okay. Where are we with likes, though? We're still at 1.3K likes. Let's try and get to 1.4K likes, guys. 1.4K likes is what we're looking for. Okay. Let's see how Aurora's turned out. Ooh, this one's super cool. Aurora, there we go. Ready, make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. All right, and once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Double tapping that screen, liking and subscribing. Okay. We're gonna clean this off. There's getting too much paint on this. Too much. Perfect. All right. We are at 1.3K subs, likes. Let's get to 1.4K likes. As for subs, we only need about 50 more to get to 78K. When you subscribe, the odds of you getting your spin art do go up. And if you turn on those bell notifications when you subscribe, you'll know the exact moment when I press go live, and you can be one of the first people in here to make sure you get your spin art done. But you have to subscribe for that, so make sure we are pressing that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications. Okay, we're going to clean this off for a second. Okay. Here we go. All right. We made it to 1.4K likes, guys. Amazing. We made it to 1.4K likes. That was a great goal. Let's try and make it to 1.5K likes. 1.5K likes is what we're looking for now. Nala, orange, blue and purple, Nala, N-A-H-L-A, blue and purple. You are up next. Blue and purple. Okay. Can you see Aurora? Yes, here you go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot, Aurora. Alrighty. We're going to see how this one turned out for Nala. Once again, guys, make sure we are double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Okay. Let's add another name here, guys. Let's see. Ribbit. R-I-B-B-I-T with purple and green. Purple, green. Nala, here you go. Make sure we're taking a screenshot. Ready, Nala? Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot, Nala. Once again, guys, make sure we are subscribing. When you subscribe, that means that you get to come back, and the chances of you getting your spin art do go up. Make sure when you subscribe, you also turn on those bell notifications so you know the exact moment when I am going live, and you can be one of the first people in here. So make sure when you subscribe, you're turning on those bell notifications. Alrighty, we're going to add another name here, guys. Let's see. We're going to add the name Jaylene, J-A-Y-L-E-N-E, purple, pink, blue, purple, pink, blue, purple, pink, and blue. All right, let's see how ribbits turned out. Purple and green. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, ribbit. Take that screenshot. Take that screenshot. Okay, up next we have Jaylene, pink, purple, blue. Pink, purple, and blue for Jaylene. Ready, and purple, pink, and blue. Okay. Once again, guys, make sure we're double tapping that screen, liking, and subscribing. We're trying to get to 1.5K likes. And 78K subs. 78K subs is what we're looking for. When you subscribe, also make sure you are turning on your bell notifications so you know the exact moment when I go live. For other days, I do this every day, so make sure you're subscribing. Because if you haven't got yours done yet, you can always come back another day. And if you have had yours done, you can come back and get someone else's done for them. Jaylene, let's take a screenshot. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot, Jaylene. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. We are 20 subs away from hitting that goal. So let's go until we get it. Noah. Pink, blue, and white. That is not N-O-A-H. Pink, blue, and white for Noah. Pink, blue, and white for Noah. Okay. Okay. Grace, yellow, pink, and purple. Grace, yellow, pink, and purple. Okay, guys, we're super close to 1.5K likes. 1.5K likes is what we're looking for, so make sure we are double tapping that screen. Double tapping that screen. Alrighty, where are we at with subs? Guys, we need 15 more subs to get to that goal. 15 more of you. When you subscribe, you can be one of the first people in here. Lele, you're still in here. Well, hello, Lele. Okay. Grace, you are next. Yellow, pink, and purple for Grace. Yellow, pink, and purple for Grace. Yellow, pink, purple. Okay, Grace. Okay, we're gonna add another name here, guys. Let's see. Also, once again, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. Okay, up next, the next thing we're going to do is Kenzie, blue and purple. Kenzie, Kenzie, blue and purple. Blue and purple. Grace, yours is done. Let's see how it turned out. Ready, Grace, and 3, 2, 1. Hit that screenshot button. Screenshot, and perfect, beautiful. Grace, up next we have Kenzie, purple and blue. Purple and blue for Kenzie. Purple and blue. Okay. We're gonna let that spin. And we just hit 78K subs, guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, thank you all for subscribing. When you subscribe, you get to come back into the stream. I do this every day, so you can make sure you get your spin ups done. But we're about to see how Kenzie's turned out. Okay, Kenzie, let's see how yours turned out. Lele, thank you for the star. Okay, Kenzie, let's see how yours turned out. Ooh, purple and blue for Kenzie. Okay. All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1. Take that screenshot. All right, you guys, there's getting a lot of paint on this again, so we're going to wipe it down one more time. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see. We are still at 1.4K likes, guys. 1.4K likes. Let's get to 1.5. 1.5. That's not that hard. There are quite a few of you in here. Let's actually see how many exactly. There are. Well, there's only 200. There's 227 of you in here. That is amazing. Like, you guys know we can get to 1.5K likes. 1.5K likes. We are looking for 1.5K likes, guys. Once again, make sure we're double tapping that live, liking, and subscribing. When you subscribe, you'll be able to come to more of these spin arts. I do them every day. So if you already got one, Kelly, thank you for the flower. You can always get one for people you know. All right. Perfect. Do you get 1K like but 100? I'm confused. Okay. Let's see here, guys. Let's see where we are at. Okay. I think that I have been doing this for 2.5 hours. Hot take, that's kind of a long time. So I think that I'm going to end the stream. But if you guys have not already, make sure we are subscribing to the channel so you can come back tomorrow tomorrow and get your spin art sent if you have not gotten yours done already. But yes, make sure we're subscribing and liking this stream. Did we hit 1.4K likes? 5K likes? Let's look. No, we're still at 1.4. Okay, but yes, make sure we're subscribing so you guys can always come back for another spin art tomorrow and turn on those bell notifications so you know the exact moment when I press go live. But anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.